Hello everybody. So quickly, this video I don't know if it will be posted. Currently I'm on the way to the airport to Zagreb, going to Barcelona to Institut for my health problems. All the links are in the description below this video if you want more about my health problems and such. I don't know if this video will be posted. If will, you will know. You will be watching it, and I will try to make few videos during the Barcelona stay. And so thank you for watching, and let's jump to the next part.
Remove it from the container, place it over your head, pass these tapes around your waist and buckle them. To inflate the life jacket, pull this red toggle sharply downwards. Please do not inflate your life jacket until you are outside the aircraft. If the jacket fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow into this tube. A light is provided for attracting attention. Infant life jackets are also carried. Detailed safety instruction card showing all the safety information is in the seat pocket in front of you. Please study this carefully before takeoff. Please observe the no smoking signs, which will
Segura. Preço. Eu estou a isso que o número do.
So everybody, now it is Thursday. Just today I have the airplane back to Zagreb at 6:20 p.m. So yesterday I was in the Institut, and yeah, surgery is coming. So way more information I will tell you later on when I collect all the information, when I learn stuff all the way and record the video. So now I just ate and waiting here. We will go to the airport soon and just wait for the airplane. And probably I will do a few more recordings and such. So, see ya until later. So everybody, a little more than a month ago I came back from Barcelona. Today is 31st of October 2022, and yeah, I wanted to record this way before, right after, but I got cold, a little bit stronger cold for 2.5 weeks. And the problem is that if it is little cold, it is okay. That's not a problem. But when cold is a little bit stronger, then my symptoms, my health problems that I have normally of pressure, pain, etc., goes out of whack until the cold comes down. So yeah, so let's talk about my first airplane flight. You saw previously in this video videos of how it was, but now let me talk about my experience first time in the airplane. So I went to the airport in Zagreb, Franjo Tuđman airport, if I remember correctly, yeah. And over there I went on the Croatia Airlines airplane. I sit down, everything was okay. My father was with me as accompanying person, so when something happens to me, seizures whatsoever, he is there to watch out for me. Okay. And it was, for me, it was very interesting. First time on the airplane. Nice. Okay. So, airplane started driving. And, I recorded the video because I wanted to record how we went up. And yeah, the moment we started climbing, I blacked out. Not regular sleeping, but complete blackout. This was a 2-hour flight from Zagreb, Croatia to Barcelona, Spain. And this first hour I was out, blacked out. I could not wake up. Okay, for the moments between this hour, I woke up for the moment and blacked out back again. And that was going until about 1 hour mark when I woke up and I could stay awake when we were going the same altitude with the plane. And the thing is that it was very nice. I saw the clouds, the sea, I saw the hills and such. I was a little bit dizzy at that time, but you know, I was awake, so it was nice to see outside. And when I am starting to, when the airplane starts to descend, here it goes. The moment we start descending, the moment is that I blacked out again. Ay, muchacho. Oh yeah, so I do not forget, I was walking through the terminal and all the way to the airplane. So that was only time that I walked. I will tell you a little bit later why. Okay, so I blacked out. When I woke up, almost all people already went out the plane. I think that almost all people already went out. So when everybody went out, then me and my dad stood up. Of course, when I was awake, and we started walking. But the problem is that when I have these kind of problems, that I black out for some time, there is a big chance that I will black out again. So that happened. Just after, I don't know, 5-10 meters, I just crashed down. Okay, so blackout for a minute, 2, 3, I don't know how long it was. But luckily, probably father said them for a wheelchair if they can bring, because I won't be able to get from the airplane all the way through that enormous airport, El Paso, or how it is called. I forgot the airport. Basically, airport inside the Barcelona, that main airport. So I woke up. I needed about a minute to stand up, because after I black out, that I dropped down like rock. Yeah. The problem is that most of the times I need to wait for a bit, for a minute to just to gather up enough power, the strength, because after this blackout I lose strength in the muscles, in the whole body. After a few minutes I stood up with help with my father, and then in the tunnel of, you know, from the airplane, this tunnel that you get through, I sit up and, you know, I was just sitting while father was pushing me. And we went to outside when everything was done, security and such. We went outside where taxis were, went inside the taxi, and went to the hostel. It was first time for me that I was in hostel. A few times I have been in past inside the hotel, but not hostel. It was interesting. It was on first floor, I believe, and such. Two bed room. In the room there was also a toilet for washing hands, and also, I mean, toilet. How do I say it? There, where you wash the hands, and also for shower. Okay, so next morning, father and I seated inside the taxi. went to the Institut for my health check. Yeah, it was everybody there was very kind. The checkup costed 200 euros, and I was inside for hour and a half to 2 hours, something like this. And they concluded that I have that Filum disease. Remember, about Filum disease, uncurable malformations, how it all goes through, that is future video, more in detail. Today I will not be talking about those stuff, but remember that I will make, I don't know when, because I have just too little amount of time to do anything. So just I hope that you do not hold it against me. So also there were some spots on MRI of my head, white dots, and the doctor told me that the blood is not flowing like it should into my brain, and all this because of this Filum and the strained spinal cord, etc, etc, etc. So the blood flow to the brains was a little bit limited. And yeah, I also passed out, blacked out during the tests, because nothing can put the pressure on my neck, etc, etc, etc. Okay, it was what it was. The surgery will be done. I don't know when, but it will be done. So then, after this, we made a picture with doctor and a few stuff over there. Went out to the taxi. We went to eat. No, before taxi we went to eat. It was some tasty burger. As you see on the screen, you see tasty burger. And father had paella, and both of these things were tasty. Okay, and then taxi back to the hostel. Spend the night there. In the morning, next morning, call the taxi and directly back to the airport. Oh no, not directly. Damn it, my memory. So in the morning we went to eat to some kebab place. I ate kebab and father some noodles or something, whatever it was. And then we waited for the taxi in that area. Taxi picked us up, and we went to the airport. Sadly, my health was too bad to go somewhere around and check the sea, the beach, some stuff, and it was what it was. So after that, at the airport we went inside, and because we were a little bit early, a lot early, the thing is that we needed to wait. We were sitting there. When the time came, father went into the line for the airplane, you know, to the terminal. He also told that I need a wheelchair or something, because I cannot get from terminal all the way to the airplane by walking. So there was no problem. Very, very kind person came with this electric tiny car. So I seated up on this electric car with my father, and he was driving us. It was long way. And we came to there. I need to say that person was amazing. Yes, amazing. He was so kind and such. Okay. So I sit there with father, waiting for the airplane to come. It was a little bit delayed. Yeah, the day before we called the Zagreb airport, Franjo Tuđman, just to prepare the wheelchair for me. So wheelchair from the airport, from the airplane, all the way to, basically it was outside to the car. Okay, airplane came, we started boarding. That airplane should be the same that it was when I came to the Barcelona, but it was a little older model, and it had less space inside of it for the sitting. So I sit down. The moment we started climbing, which was at night, I blacked out. 1 hour later, I woke up, but sadly, because it was night, I could not see anything outside. So, okay. Then we started descending. I blacked out later. Even before the pilot told on the intercom that we started descending to the airport. I blacked out just before that sometime. We came down. I blacked out still. Again, maybe almost all people already outside, and I was just told just to wait. So over there in Zagreb, 2 wheelchairs. One wheelchair was from where I was sitting, that narrow wheelchair, to the outside of the plane in that tunnel, and inside that tunnel was the regular wheelchair. And the kind person pushed me. Father was with me, and through the security, etc., 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 went outside to the car. I was pushed all the way to the car, seated inside, no problem. We were searching for a car a little bit. We forgot a little bit where the car was, but father found it. And we went back home. I don't know, maybe I blacked out also during the drive on... I blacked out. I think that I blacked out just on the wheelchair, just when I switched to the regular wheelchair near the plane door. Yeah. And basically that was my experience with the airplane. It was interesting, but this problem needs to be fixed. So now I need to tell you about another thing, which is surgery. Surgery. This surgery for Filum disease, it is only done on this institute. And this surgery costs a lot of money. We already have applied for the financial help for the surgery. I mean, for checkup and then surgery months ago to my health department inside my country, Slovenia. Still waiting for the response if they would accept to pay my surgery, and not only that, if they would pay in advance, because here in Slovenia, when you apply for some checkup for surgery, so they can pay you if it is if you need to pay it by yourself. the thing is that they really rarely accept that, allow that, but in rare cases they do. And the problem is that first you need to pay, and after that they will return the money if they agree. But because that is a lot of money, so 19,300 euros is only for surgery, then 600 euros for the pills, medications after and such. We will see. So now I am waiting for this. I just hope that they will help me. Otherwise it will take few years to gather up the money. I will most likely then just open the donations, so if anybody would like to help me gathering money, they can, and such. One thing is that I don't like taking other people's money. I always like to gather up money by myself, not by others. But you know what, for 4 years gathering money by regular means, if everything goes right, it is a lot of time. And during these few years, my health will go even worse. So I will update you on this when I will have the answers. Yeah. So we will see how it will go. So this surgery, it is only done over there, near the institute that I went for checkup, at the CIMA hospital. They only do this type of surgery, so I will need to go over there. Also, the next probably video or two maybe, I will do some short videos on the YouTube, that short ones, some tutorials to do. I haven't done this for a long time. And after that, the video about arnold chiari malformation, about the Filum disease, about CCI, AAI, that is craniocervical instability and atlantoaxial instability, and bunch of informations. So if you're interested, stay tuned. Of course, subscribe to my channel, click the red button. In some cases I saw it is already black. That is ugly. Okay, so red button, subscribe. Give the bell, notify all, so you get more chances to get notified when I post the new video. If you like the video, thumbs up. If you did not, thumbs down. Comment if you have any questions whatsoever. Just ask me down below in the comment section. And until next time, whenever it will be, next week, in 2 weeks, short video. See ya. Bye bye. Thank you for watching.